Someone in chat said it, and you can go along with this thought process if you'd like. Sudden death enabled. It is the truth, because the winner of this match wins the entire series for their team. It is currently 4-4, tied up now in the very last, the ace match of this best of 9 between Evil Geniuses and Team Liquid. It's been a blast casting this with you guys. The spoiler-free is hard to do, but it's worth the effort, I think, because we've had some really fun, really entertaining games so far today. And this is going to be the last one, no matter what. So without further ado, spawning in the lower left corner of Ultra Team Stronghold, not purple, but blue Protoss player, JYP, representing Evil Geniuses. Being resurrected from the grave and looking to take revenge for the 3rd time today on his opponent up here in the top right. It's going to be the red Protoss player, Liquid HerO. It's funny and it's weird to consider, guys, but this whole series has essentially boiled down to a best of 3 between these two players. JYP beat HerO the first time, HerO came back and beat JYP the second time, and now this is kind of game number 3 between both of them. Everyone else involved today? Pfft, who cares? J-Dong in control, Snoot, no big deal, because these are the games that matter the most. Now, I am a little bit shocked we didn't see J-Dong come back for round number 2. I think, personally, J-Dong's CVP is fantastic. But I can understand the choice of bringing JYP because he is the one that has actually killed HerO at least once so far. Now, it's Ultra Team Stronghold, which for a lot of times I would sit back, I'd say, like, alright guys, it's gonna be a long game, this is the biggest map in StarCraft 2, etc, etc, but it's Protoss versus Protoss, and the map length becomes incredibly less relevant in this matchup. Whether you're going for very fast air units like Phoenixes or Oracles, or whether you're using the Warp-In mechanic for Stalkers and Zealots, the reality is, unless you go for something like Immortals and Colossus into the late game, and believe you me, my fingers are crossed that that's gonna happen, the map distance will be irrelevant. Now, it is only really Korean versus Korean that you'll get those sort of really sick late-game PvP matches too, by the way, but regardless of what happens, we've seen great games out of both of these guys so far today, and what's really more important than this is Team Liquid, they've kind of got, I wouldn't say a reputation to maintain, it's the first week-ish of the Acer Team Story Cup for a lot of teams and a lot of players, so for them to lose to Evil Geniuses wouldn't be devastating, but they are kind of the ones who've been kicking a lot of ass. They did really well last season in Acer Team Story Cup, and Evil Geniuses is new to the party, so to speak. They had to go through the qualifiers. This is their first time debuting the Acer Team Story Cup Season 3, so this could be a good win. This could be a huge win for them. Whereas for Team Liquid, it's just another loss in the season where... Ooh, actually, let's talk about this. I'm talking so much about nonsense and garbage outside the game. We have a Twilight Council coming out of HerO, whereas JYP is going for the Stargate. I've said it before, I'll say it again, and I will always stand by it. I think Blink is one of the strongest openings in PvP if you can use it effectively, and HerO is one of those players who can use it effectively. God mode, you know, insane cheater AI level of micro when it comes to controlling his stalkers with this guy, but it's actually not going to be for Blink at all. Ooh.
First blood.
Oh wait, did another probe die over here too at the same time? I guess I just barely missed that. So I don't actually know who got first blood. But we'll pretend it was JYP. Anyways, it's going to be a Dark Shrine, guys. Not a Blink attack like I thought it was going to be. The Dark Shrine is a ballsy freaking move. Because here's the thing. 2 bases are covered by 1 ramp. All JYP needs to do is put a sentry here and keep an eye on this ramp around the 6 to 7 minute mark. That's the time when pretty much any Dark Templar will come. I don't even know if you can get a build that's faster than that, but typically 6 to 7 minutes is like your ballpark of when you'll see your first Dark Templar out on the map and moving in towards the base. So, well, he doesn't know it's Dark Templar. All he has to do is keep an eye on the ramp around that time, look for that force field, and suddenly he's good to go to hold. But having gone with Phoenix Opener himself, this is something that's paid off for him before. I don't think it's going to pay off for him for this time. There's no detection here for JYP. He doesn't have a Forge. He doesn't have a Robo. He could make an Oracle, but I don't think that's going to happen. The Oracle's going to be his only form of detection, and 2 Dark Templar warped in now. Where are they coming in at? Right over here. Walking forward. This could be very abrupt, guys. He has to turn out an Oracle right now. He's got no sentry. He can't force field the ramp. The Zealots and Stalkers aren't even on hold position to block the first Dark Templar. Oh, no. Oh, it gets into the base. An Oracle is made immediately. He recognizes the error of his build. Now he's going to make this Oracle, but oh god, the Pylon. If he kills the Pylon, there'll be no detection. He puts out another Pylon down, but he has to put 2. If you are ever playing PvP and you're fighting against 2 Dark Templar that are killing Pylons, you need to build 2 Pylons at a time to successfully get one up. Not 1. It doesn't cut it. Cancels it. Kills another probe. HerO in a really good spot. Or, oh god, JYP might just end up being screwed through this, guys. Sending Phoenixes across the map, though, knowing that there's not going to be a lot of defense at home, an overcharge is popped off, and JYP is going to be sent packing immediately. This is looking pretty much over. A pylon comes down, but even if the Oracle completes at this point, JYP's lost so much mining, he's losing so much time, more pylons being picked off here. This is the most guardiest, or the most well-protected Artosis pylon ever in a moment's time when the second one dies. But looks like the pylon's gonna complete, the Oracle will come out, but even if he puts the Oracle in detection mode, all of the Phoenixes are across the map. There's nothing at home to actually pick up the Dark Templar and kill them. Oh my god, probes are gonna be pulled. I think JYP's gonna go all in. He's going to make one big desperate attack to win the game. But it's not going to work because he's already bleeding out units of the overcharge. Phoenix has grabbed the Stalker. Mothership Core doing what it can. There's no overcharge left available. If he picks off the Mothership Core, he's got to pick up the Mothership Core. If a second overcharge goes down, there's no way for JYP to win this. The probes rush back home. Oh no. He didn't pull them. I thought he's long distance mining. I thought he pulled the probes. 1 second to go. He gets the overcharge just barely and he pushes JYP back. The probes were not pulled. I thought this was going to be a big probe pull to dive in, but there's an Oracle and 3 Phoenixes. That's all he has going for him. The Nexus is dead. JYP does not have the money to make anything else. This game is basically over. HerO has just won. For Team Liquid, he pulled off the reverse all kill, and he made it work versus JYP in the ace match, no less. So best of 3, best of 9, however you want to look at it. HerO looks like he just won. Good game's going to be called, and Evil Geniuses will go down, but Team Liquid will rise to the top. Despite having a 4-0 deficit, they managed to make it work in the end. So, if you've got the Tasia claps, if you're sub to Base Trade TV, now is the time, more appropriate than ever, to drop a Tasia clap.